Welcome back. So far in this series, we have seen how sources can tell stories. If they were created for a specific purpose, the narrative and influence could last for a very long time. So we always need to question those. Narrative and reality can often be far apart after all, especially when it comes to disputes. The question is, how do we decide which party to believe when we hear of two versions of the same story? This is where the most important type of document comes in. Legal documents. I know, we may not like them very much, but they are so important these days, and especially in the business world. With a specific language, style, and vocabulary, they take out all the drama. The devil really is in the detail here. And yes, I know, they will never make it onto the New York Times bestseller list. But that was not the intention. They were not made for the everyday reader, but for legal experts who need to sort fact from fiction. In good old decency's fashion, let's jump back a couple of hundred years. Back in the Middle Ages, the Baltic Sea was teeming with trade. And where there's trade, there's usually also dispute. Oh, and pirates. One famous German pirate, and ja, we had pirates too, was Klaus Störtebeker. The drama of being attacked by Störtebeker must have been very appealing, because we read of multiple accounts of him raiding ships. Sometimes even on the same day, but on completely opposites of the ocean. This is where legal documents and accounts from the time come in to help us sort fact from fiction, when we realize that some of these attacks might have been rather dodgy dealings instead of actual piracy. As impressive as he was, there was only one Klaus Störtebeker, and he could only be at one place at the same time. As for the modern business world, legal documents and contracts take a lot of time and attention to get right. One party wants this added, another party wants this changed. There's a lot of back and forth happening, and it's sometimes hard to keep track of everything. And this adds up fast, and getting sloppy here is not a good thing. Human error is easy to do, and it can be hell on earth for businesses. I already mentioned that the devil is in the detail, but have you seen this detail? This one is literally called the Devil's Bible, and you can clearly see why. It mentions one of the 10 commandments, but it misses one word. One crucial word that turns the entire meaning of this commandment on its head. While this may be an example that we can chuckle about today, the question is, how do you make sure you keep track of changes in your legal documents and contracts? And more importantly, how do you prevent errors from creeping in? Even to this day, lawyers and legal teams have to spend a lot of time over contracts. Luckily, technology is at the ready. Contract management systems help with creation, version control, and make it easy to search documents. Technology helps bring the focus back to what's really important, to make sure that both parties reach a good agreement. Legal teams can channel their efforts to what really is at stake, and the result? Faster lead to ledger process and less time wasted on those standard procedures. I'm Arvid, and this has been another episode of D's and C's.